Welcome back. Don't forget to like, subscribe and comment. There is Forrest. He's on the one of the raised beds that I've got bought. All those raised beds are finished on my sister's plot. Got stuff in them. We've been painting fence panels. So those are the ones that are finished. I did come down the other day and paint 4 of these small ones, but the rain washed half the paint off, so I've repainted them before any more rain comes, and I've covered them up for now. Hopefully the paint will dry underneath. And I've got the posts. We're just doing 2 sides and putting the posts on the non-painted side. Don't know if that's the right thing to do. We have the 5 big panels that are going at the back. They're going at the back over there, you see. And then the small panels are going along this side where the brambles are. So we're going to have to sort this out and make sure it's straight and even. So once we've got the fence up and done, we are going to lay some flags, get all this sorted, this area sorted, so we can get these flags down properly. There are some flags down from the old shed, so we can get them all sorted. This is going to be moved to another area. I think we're going to have the shed here and put the big water butt over at the other side. Yeah, it's empty, I've emptied it, so if you remember this plot before, it had a huge shed here with scaffolding poles. Actually, I thought they would be quite a nightmare to get undone and pulled up, but I got them up pretty quickly. So, Forrest, it's time to go over to mine, because we have I'm going to try and get the small ones finished first, so then we can start on building that fence and paint them in between jobs so that they'll get painted. So yeah, what's she got? She's got some carrots under here that needs lifting and put some netting over. We've got some garlic in here, and we've got some mustard, and I don't know what's in this one, can't remember. Supposed to have collies in this one. These have got some fruit bushes in. She's got some broad beans in this one, and she's got spinach in this one, some peas. And we're going to try and put some these old fence stakes and put them around the bed, so then we can do some sort of net system, so then we can just put nets on when we need to. There is some turnips I think in there. So we'll go over to mine and set some traps, because something's trying to dig up all my broad beans and eat them. So we'll just put you around the neck for a minute or two. Get this all sorted. I've got something to so if I don't get after the allotment, if I don't get the last clip in, I'll add it in another video, so you'll hear about that. But if I do, I'll include it in this video. So we've got our peanut butter, our traps. Let's go do this. So the traps on there for now. Sorry if it's a bit higgledy-piggledy at the moment. No, I'm dropping things. Why? Do things drop? Come on! You don't like the wet. Oh well, you just have to deal with it, pooch. When he was younger, I wasn't really bothered. He'd just go out and get muddy. But now he's a bit older, he's like No, I'm too posh. Right then. So, let's go on to mine. That's our compost toilet there. That's somebody else's little plot. That used to be a communal bed, but they've moved the communal area to the middle of the site. So, you come in. You'll have to just stay on the outside. I don't want you tramping through my raised beds. Keeps doing that because the paths are so wet, and my pot is so wet because all the water drains down to the bottom. So someone's got this pot. No one's got that other pot yet, but a young chap's been hard at it. Let me get my keys. Still not sorted the fruit cage out. No, that's not my keys. Where have I put my keys? That's not keys. Where are my keys? Oh, they're there. Found them. Keys. Keys. Which ones are the right keys? Oh. Just trying to get the right one. There we are. I don't know what this footage is going to be like, but it's going to be a bit weird and entertaining. I can't do this with one hand. Come on. Get in, that's it. We got ya. It is open. Because the dog keeps walking up through my paths, which I know they're soaking wet. He decided to go through the muddy beds instead and trample over my plants, which is not good. Even though I've got stuff around them, he thinks, oh no, I'll go through them. Right, there we are. Sorry about that. It's going to be interesting footage to watch. Yeah, I've still not sorted the fruit cage out. I do need to sort it out at some point. My rocket seems to have been eaten or disappeared because I haven't had much. I've not been coming out as much because it's just been so grotty and wet. Yeah, we'll just check everything. They're doing okay in there. Not too bad. And as you can see, it's very wet. Well, my broad beans have been pulled up, getting pulled up by something. Yeah, my pot is so wet in winter. No wonder the dog doesn't like going around paths. So, yeah, I've been, there's something that likes to eat my broad beans in here. Because, yeah, you see that? That was covered over and something's been trying to dig it out. They've been trying to dig out the rest of them as well. So I put these cage things round. These cage things round, I'll zoom out. The old cage things from old greenhouse, the old propagator things out, just to discourage whatever is trying to dig them out. I've got some Christmas sprouts on there. I'll just zoom in rather than go down there because everything's collapsing to one side. There they are, looking good. Looking good. Yeah, I need something to like support this side because it's caving in on one side. Look, that's all wind. Even though I strengthened it earlier on in the season, we got such strong winds it batters them when it's wet. Everything sort of like these posts start to slide and shift, so everything's like flops, so I need something really strong to keep the side bit from flopping in. So yeah, and these cabbages seem to be doing marvellously okay. So something's been eating them now. I need to put some more beer in my beer traps, sub traps, and some that's been at these as well. Because they look alright after a while and then they just get annihilated. And because it's such a wet plot, it's really hard. So I tried not to grow stuff through the winter in this plot because everything seems to get eaten. I'm trying to grow stuff in the winter as well, but I want to grow stuff in the winter, but it just seems to not like it. So yeah, my artichoke seems to be thriving at the moment. It's got an artichoke in there. An artichoke in there at this time of year. That's crazy. So yeah, so I'll see you back at mine, and hopefully if I can't get the clips together somehow, if I miraculously don't get the clips together, I'll do a short little video at mine, and if not, I'll see you in the next clip. But if I don't, it's bye for now. So I'll see you at mine. If I don't, see you in the next video. Welcome to part 2. Hopefully I'll get this one joined on. So here we have my lovely little wardrobe that I bought from the furniture shop. Isn't it quaint? It's got all my clothes that I hung up in there. And then it's got all my trousers in there. And then I've got some t-shirts in these two. And then my pyjamas and my undies in the other. Yeah, I've got my console and my videos and stuff there, so I can play on my console and stuff there. I've attached this little socket set, so that's something I've noticed. Sorry for getting sidetracked. In the US, their plug sockets are completely different to ours. They have like a weird slot thing, but there's our plugs. So I don't like having them all. I don't like having things on, and when they're like out, they won't affect it. Yeah, so I know my room is a state. These are my fox skeletons, 1 and 2. Naturally, they died of natural causes. They didn't actually get run over from any cars. That I found these naturally passed away, and you've seen the other ones. I've got a blackbird and a hedgehog. They were roadkill. And that one I found at the stables, that sparrowhawk skeleton, that took... the bigger animals are easier to assemble. The smaller the animal, the harder it... the smaller the animal, the harder it is. The bigger the animal, a bit more easy. Apart from doing the feet. So, yeah, apart from that... So, what was happening was... Because I've not been at work and stuff. The reason why I wanted a new wardrobe was because I've got TV side under all those teddies and stuff. And I was pulling out here. So there was a tiny gap going in and out. And I thought, if I got something small like that, and then I can put everything on top, and I can play from my bed because the controllers do reach. And then I can, and then I can have some stuff in storage and put a few of my teddies. And then my sister came up with a wonderful idea of getting some more shelves, which my friend had. These are the leftovers from the bench that she was going to use in the allotment, but we didn't use them. So I said I could use them as shelving in my room because my sister's come up, so we can move these pictures, which my friend painted this picture. It's a print. It's a print of Angus. The original painting did go to my former employer, who gave it to somebody else, which I've told Jane, by the way, my friend Jane. I told her what happened to that painting, and she wasn't bothered, because she really does not like you anymore, if you're watching. For what you've done to me anyway. If you want to hear what she's done to me, leave a comment down in the video below, and I'll happily tell you what's happened. This is why I've been depressed and down and not been putting videos up. And yeah, of course, I do need to do a bit of decobwebbing, a bit of tidying up, a little bit of dusting. A bit dusty. Ugh. Yeah, but the good thing is I've had a good clear out. I've got rid of all the clothes that I got given and stuff. Over the years, people have given me loads of stuff. And to be honest, sorry, I didn't need it. You know, so unfortunately, some of the stuff that people have given me, I'm giving to charity because I just had too much. And that's why the collapsible wardrobe in some of my old videos was leaning, because they had the teddies on top. The teddies didn't really do much. It was the stuff inside, because I was getting loads of stuff. So yeah, I've had a real good clear out. I've still got a few things to sort out over there and a couple of bits of clothes to sort out, but I've actually got rid of quite a lot of my clothes that I do not wear, and most of it's going to charity. Anyway, I'm glad I decided to do this, because when I took the collapsible wardrobe down, all up above my ceiling, up there and on the wall, and there's, if you look up there, if you can see, you see all that discoloration? That is mould. And I had it all over that part of the ceiling. Yeah, so it had to be done. I do feel better that I've got it all clean. On other news, now I'm having a sprinkling. When I got the wardrobe that you sat on now, when I got this wardrobe, I asked if there was any work going, like any paid work or voluntary work, and they were looking for volunteers, so I am actually volunteered. I'm a volunteer at the community furniture store on Foss Islands Road. If you are on benefits like me, and you've got your proof, you can get discounts, because this little wardrobe was £45. I got it for £31, so I got like 13 quid knocked off. So, and they delivered it. It was free delivery as well. So yeah, and I've loved it. It's great. The people are so nice. I loved it. So I'm quite enjoying myself. Different from the stables. Do miss the people at the stables. And yeah, it just made me think how I was getting treated at the stables, how my previous employer was treating me compared to the people at the furniture shop. They're so nice, so caring, so bubbly, happy. They don't mind. They think they said to me, "You are a lifesaver. You've come down from the heavens to help us, because we're struggling, because they can't have all the staff in with the virus and certain things, so most of their staff is on furlough, so they're looking for volunteers to do so many hours a week to come and help, so they're quite happy I've come and said I want to volunteer, or if there's any work or volunteer, I don't mind. So I've been trained up, and they had me working on Monday, and I've been Monday, Wednesday, Thursday and Friday. Well, I was going to give Thursday a miss, but one of the chaps who builds all the beds said, "Could you come in on Thursday and give me a hand with some of the beds?" And so I did. So that was fun. And then they asked me on Thursday if I could come in on Friday and give them a hand with some stock taking and putting prices on. They taught me how to, if there's a customer, to take their order, so I know how to take their order. I don't know how to do the till or anything. I just write their surname and put whatever item and do the serial code and put the little surname on a sold sticker and put it on the furniture and give them a sticky note with the stuff on to take downstairs to pay. Unfortunately, I'm sorry. I forgot to take this out of my pocket, didn't I? So it got washed. It seems alright. Seems okay. It'll do its job. But, yeah. Whoops. So anyway, but this video isn't too long. So yeah, that's the reason why I've not been on. I've just been quite stressed and down and like most things, meaning there's been quite a few YouTubers that haven't been on. Stu from Petals on Pyramid Slabs, he hasn't been on for a while. Kelly's Kitchen Garden hasn't been on for a while. Brian from Allotment Life, I know he's got quite a few issues, I know he hasn't been on. Sam from Sam's Allotment, he's not been on for a while. So I think that we all are struggling, and you know, if you are watching, hang in there. Hang in there. I'm trying my best to hang in too. Meaning, I've been that stressed out. I cleaned this hairbrush the other day. That's 3 days worth of hair. My hair is just falling out. It falls out when I'm stressed. That's 3 days worth of hair. Normally, that's like a week's worth in one brush and I'll rip it off. That's just in 3 days. That's how stressed and down I've been. And if you want to hear all about that, leave a note and leave a comment in the comment section below, and I'll happily tell you. So don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment, and I'll see you in the next one.